Neil, I want to start with you because you have worked on several of these already with Bob, Hairspray,
this
most
is the
recently.
fifth.
Yeah. How did you all decide on this show to do, and how did you decide on switching it from a Christmas time thing to an Easter time thing?
You know, with this, we always, Bob and Craig and myself, we have some sort of like mysterious list of titles that people think it's a long list, but it isn't long. But it's something that we have discussed over the years, that it's a great title. And then what happened is Bob called up and said, what about Jesus Christ Superstar on Easter Sunday? And went, duh, you know, that's like a no-brainer. And then when we were delving into the rights, happily, Marc was involved with a feature version of Jesus Christ Superstar. And we thought, wouldn't it be great to join forces with Marc? Because Marc and Craig and myself are the producers that do these live events, and we've known Marc for a very, very long time, and so it's kind of a thrill to get to do this with Marc. Because and Marc, we kind of speak the same language, which is really great. We know which shows played at various theaters from the 60s.
Because we're both old.
Yes, and getting older.
And Marc, as many people in this room know, your history with musicals in many different media is legend, from La La Land to Wicked and so many more. What is it about Jesus Christ Superstar that appeals to you and speaks to you?
I think I remember being a kid and listening on the radio and hearing Helen Reddy, was it? Sing,
Helen Reddy.
I Don't Know How to Love Him, which, you know, in those days where music from Broadway could actually find its way into the pop culture, and thinking that music is fantastic. And I went and bought the album. I remember the album, it was brown with the gold embossed Jesus Christ Superstar, and the music just thrilled me and has stayed with me all this time. I mean, who doesn't get exhilarated when you hear some of those guitar licks or those soaring melodies? And so I fell in love with it. And I've always thought that there's a great nostalgia for it because the music holds up. And also, there's a great opportunity to introduce it to a new audience that may not be as familiar with it. So, and as Neil said, Craig and Neil and I go back so many years.
Because we're old.
Because we're old, and we love the musical form, and these fellows, together with Bob, brought back the live musical. So for musical fans everywhere to have that opportunity to experience it on live TV is such a great contribution that you fellas made to the musical vernacular. So I feel lucky to be part of this whole thing.